confusing things though about the city of Cork is the fact that there's two River Lees in the same. And here on your right hand side now, this place called Dunn Stores in Blackpool. The Dunn Stores here in Blackpool is very well known for four particular ladies who went into work one morning and they said, and threw their hands up, weren't going to touch any produce coming from South Africa. They wouldn't touch any clothes, any food, anything else coming from South Africa. They were making a stand against slavery in South Africa. But of course, the four ladies nearly lost their jobs up until the time it hit the national and international papers. In 1796. Very first horse race over jumps.
Where? All I can see was Aaron's face.
As well as that, here in Buttevant, you have the world's oldest horse fair happens here each year. Where about 60,000 people descend upon the town on the 12th of July each year. They take over the town, they close the town down to all traffic. All traffic is all diverted down other roads. The town is just completely just here for the horse fair, where they trade everything from piebald ponies to purebred stallions. About 60,000 people each year come to it for a one-day event. It's massive. The only problem I see with it anyway, is when it's finished, there's a massive clean-up operation to try and get the horse off the road. It's everywhere. For about a week afterwards, you're driving through Butterby, you're trying not to, there are people driving through going, Mike, what's that on the side of the road? You're going, I don't know. But that's all part of it. Making our way up towards Charleville now, making our way up and down towards Limerick. So I'll let you all relax back again. Set up. Basically what they decided they'd do is they decided they'd rename the town. Down here they thought about it anyway, they decided they were going to rename the town something Irish. They decided no, they wouldn't. The people of the town said no, didn't want it to happen, because they built up a brand of cheese down here. If you watch down here to the right hand side, you can see a big blue factory below there, with a tower crane over the top of it. They're currently spending over 200 million euros redoing the factory below there. You can see it down the next stop up here. But this is known as Charleville cheese. They do Eden cheese. They do a light cheddar and a red cheddar. But this brand of cheese is known all over Ireland and known all over Europe. And they thought by changing the name of the town, they'd have to change the name of the cheese. And of course, it would affect sales. So they decided against it. But this town here is what I like to call Ireland's cheesiest town. Because you'll see down here what I mean. There's a 10-foot high corrugated iron cow with corrugated iron udders and corrugated iron tail, corrugated iron horns, the whole lot. They're on your right hand side. And if you see the far side of it, it says Charleville says cheese. So if you're looking for something cheesy, you can't get more cheesy than that.
Hey guys, it's just Aaron. We have arrived at a mall. We just did the first part of the tour. We did a bus tour, and unfortunately the videos were not crystal clear, unfortunately, because of the glare, and I do apologize. But we were in the mall. We are in the mall right now, and I just discovered a couple of things. So I want you to take a look at this and just give me your opinion. Give me your thoughts on this. Look, take a look at this. Okay, just gonna do this. Here we go. Grab my earbuds. Look at this. Okay. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark, I think this is your area. Look. It's your buddies. Now these bring me bad memories of childhood. Mr. Potato Head. And then we go to the classic toy area over here. And look at that. And if we look over here, we can see TT's little buddy. His name is SpongeBob SquarePants.
You want soda?
And how much was this? I'll tell you one thing, I ain't paying for it because it's €1 per game. We're on a strict budget. Sorry guys. But I'd rather have shared this memory with you guys. It's classic memories. If this ain't hashtag Throwback Thursday, I don't know what it is. Well, we just stopped over here. We left the mall, and look what we found. We found a castle. Green John's Castle.
The River Shannon. The River Shannon.
Under the
largest river.
This is the River Shannon.
Longest river in Ireland.
The longest river in Ireland. Shannon River. And there's the castle. Take a good look at it. Very beautiful.
Might man King John at the end of it. Well, that's the same King John that this castle is actually named after. He wasn't born King John. He was actually knighted King John. And we're crossed over the River Shannon, the longest river in Ireland. So any rugby fans on the bus? Are we going to see a comment here now? I have a big Texan man behind me, and I could get a slap down across the back of the head here now in a second. But for those of you who might not know what rugby is like a men's version of American football, without all the pads. There's a beautiful stadium up ahead here known as Thomond Park. Thomond Park here is the home of Munster Rugby. Munster Rugby around Limerick is just it's just everything around Limerick. Just here on your left hand side and also on your right hand side, there are two tower houses. Now these tower houses here were built in the 1600s. Some people here kissed the Blarney Stone, and you have to see Blarney Woolham is the biggest all-Irish shop in the world. Well, this is the second biggest all-Irish. The abbey here in 1534 was just abandoned, just left there. The reason it was abandoned, just left there, was very, very simple. Or karst limestone landscape in Europe, and one of the most unique karst limestone landscapes in the world. The area, you can see these, one down here is just a little bit smaller than the car. Down here as well, this signpost down here will tell you Corofin is an angler's paradise, and they gives you a description of those 8 things I think they're telling you that they give you in the village. Walks, boats, fishing, the whole lot. Basically these posters, these billboards are put up at the start of every village and every town around County Clare to encourage people into the well, that's what they reckon it actually is. Home of traditional Irish music. The village here of Corofin itself, with one particular lady born and reared here in 1967, she was named by the name of Sharon Shannon. Sharon Shannon today is one of the top singer-songwriters in Ireland. She's very, very well respected, very, very well liked for her contributions to traditional Irish music. You might have all seen the Statue of the Virgin Mary again, yeah? But you might have all heard the song, The Galway Girl. Well, the music of The Galway Girl was actually written by Sharon Shannon. Not the lyrics, no, the lyrics was actually, as I say, it's an American song written about an Irish girl. I'm sure you've all seen P.S. I Love You and all that kind of stuff. I love you, Jerry. Well, real hard chirper. But anyway, sorry. Another big feature of the lovely bright spring days. I'm going to show you something in a short bit now that's cuter than Colin Farrell. Off in the distance, you'll see the hill behind the lake out there. But I've seen artists to actually draw this. You won't have it just over here. Very, very pretty. All around County Clare, then some goes around the hills, a 300-foot long concrete block wall. Really fitting nicely. Here is when now it is St. Bridget's Church up here on the right hand side. As well as that, the wind around here at times will cut you. Just watch around for all the trees around. It was built here during famine times. Castle here. Built along to the right hand side, built around 1430. The main part then, a man called Donald O'Brien lived in the right hand side, the O'Brien family. Built along to the left, built around 1760. The difference in the two types are going to basking in the sunshine. Oh. Women love sheep. Sometimes I wish I was a sheep. Sorry folks. Along on the right hand side, they're all Salt Hill in Galway city itself. As well as that, you'll see just grey limestone all the way up along the right hand side, heading all the way up along the right hand side. It's grey limestone. It's the Burn area. A man called Oliver Cromwell came down here. Actually, wait a minute. Can I have views in the house now, please? It's beautiful scenery here, absolutely fabulous. Say louder, say louder! Good stuff. Somebody is listening to me. That never happens. An English lieutenant called Oliver Cromwell. All through life he came down here. He was sent over here to claim as much Irish land as he possibly could. And he came down along here and he said the Burn area was just pure useless. 250 square kilometres of Irish land was pure useless because there wasn't enough trees to hang a man, not enough water to drown a man, and not enough soil to bury a man. And you'll see this landscape here now. West Coast, this is the most amazing. When I rang my man about this boat tour, folks, I said to him, I I didn't know him from Adam, and he said, oh, he was giving me the sales pitch and everything else. And he said, today is like, the Atlantic Ocean is like a lake. He said, there's not a breeze there or anything else. And to be fair to him, he wasn't saying too much wrong. It's absolutely beautiful here today. It's one of the nicest days you could possibly come here. I've driven along here on days when the waves are actually hitting the side of the bus. Down here on a day like today, it's just amazing. Folks, you see the rock. The rock is very uneven, very hard to walk across. I'll ask people, please do your best to try and do your best. Just don't do anything foolish. As well as that, you see up along here, the cliff faces along here. It is easy enough to climb these. The only problem is, it's also easy enough to fall off these. Like someone broke a leg down here recently. So from that point, I'm asking people, please do not go climbing the cliffs.
along the Irish coastline by the British as part of an early warning system in case of a French Napoleon army invasion. Supposedly, at any sign of an invading ship, fires would be lit as signals and passed on to the next tower and so on back to the command station. But the idea was short-lived and abandoned after the battle.
This pillar. Just tap on it, it will brighten that area.
And he was so well respected. He was also a bit of a demon with the women. The people. Shannon is looking exceptionally well this evening. The rowing clubs and all are out. High tide at the moment. Into his boat. He'd row in as far as Kinsale, park up his boat, get drunk and row home. It was a perfect house for him. It's a lovely town in Kinsale. So also if any trying different whiskies, the Jameson distillery out the road, a place called Middleton just out the road. Or folks, if you'd like to do another Pattywagon tour, we also do the Ring of Kerry, we do the Dingle Peninsula, Cliffs of Moher, which was just completed. We also do a tour, what they call the Cork Hopper bus, which drops you off and picks you up and drops you off and picks you up and drops you off and picks you up. Basically the bus keeps going all day long. You pick the tour you want to do. 4 places it drops is Blarney Castle. It drops you out then to Cove Photo Wildlife Park in the Middleton Distillery. What you do is you just hop off the bus and it'll give you a schedule, or you on your ticket there'll be a schedule. Basically at that point then, that schedule, you'll be back there again in 2 hours time. That's the way it goes. It drops your 2 hours, it's a continuous loop. If you like if anyone's looking for some nice dinner or something like that, the place here I always recommend in Cork called Schooltea's Restaurant. If you walk down along Patrick Street, turn left down onto Oliver Plunkett Street, you see the Oliver Plunkett bar.